Hey, hello everyone. This is Diana Castillo from moneymakerarea.com, and today I do have a really nice guest. He's actually one of my best internet buddies. His name is Victor Paredes, but actually you can find him as Victor A Peredes. So he's unique because he's actually working part-time as an affiliate marketing, but he's getting amazing results. So I remember that he contacted me like 6 months ago for a little help, and here we are. He is actually killing it with his YouTube channel. Hello, Victor. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Diana. Thanks for having me on your channel. I'm excited about today's video.
Well, it's really a nice pleasure, actually an honor to have you on my channel, because as I told you, you are the YouTube wizard. So
well, I appreciate that. I don't know about that, but I'm working on it. Trust me.
Yeah, you actually are. But well, I know that you are doing affiliate marketing. Why did you decide to give it a try? Is this the very first experience that you have, like doing an online business, or were doing something else before?
No, I've never done this before. I started about 7 or 8 months ago, and the reason I got into it is because I saw something online that said affiliate marketing. So I had to look into it and figure out what that was. And so the whole point of me getting into it is to, my end goal is to replace my current income that I have with my full-time career outside of my job, or outside of the house, I'm sorry. And so I jumped right into it, and the first thing I actually did was start promoting a product on ClickBank. And I actually had pretty decent success with it, considering I had no idea what a funnel was, or a landing page, or a bridge page. You actually have helped me a lot with all that stuff, by the way, so thank you. But I had no idea what those things were. So there was a learning curve, but I decided to go ahead and just take action and figure out if this was right for me. And here I am a few months later, still going at it. But my whole point was to create a life for me and my family where I could spend more time doing the things that I love and that we love together. You know, we like to travel. We like to go to, exotic. We like to go to the Caribbean. I'm sure you know from my last trip I took. We like to do things like that. And I have a great career outside of my affiliate marketing business. I've been doing it for over 23 years. Had success with it. Decent income, the whole 9 yards. But the time that it takes for me on a daily basis to do what I do outside, my priorities have shifted. So my time has become more valuable than the paycheck that I'm getting from my job.
Wow, that's a really true statement. But how do you currently explain your family and, I don't know, your friends that, hey, I'm here and I'm actually I'm actually making money online? Because yeah, right nowadays there is no secret, but there are times that people are wondering more about this kind of business.
Yeah, so what I've told my family, and first of all, I want to give kudos to my wife. My wife's name is Mary Lee, but she has given me nothing but 100% support. So I'm sitting here in my office and I create content and videos, and I do my sales funnels and things like that for hours on end sometimes, and she's the most understanding person that I know. So I want to thank her for that too. But I tell my family and my friends, I don't push anything on them, okay? They've actually found me on YouTube, to be honest with you.
Wow.
And which is kind of a cool thing. That tells me that it's working, but they've actually found me on YouTube, and then they ask me, what is this thing that you're promoting? What is this thing called affiliate marketing? So then I'll give them an explanation of what it is, and I'll tell them where I'm at with my business. And I'll also tell them that it is a process. You have to be committed 100% to your business and to learning your craft, and you have to be committed 100%, not just sometimes monetarily, but in your time. And so I made that commitment once I found a little success with ClickBank on one of the first promotions I did. I knew that I could actually do this. And then I started following these big-time gurus, mentors like Nathan Lucas, and I found Liam James K, and I followed Dan Locke about, he's really great about mindset and, how your mind works. And people like that, and I've really learned a lot from these people. But the biggest thing I've learned that this is not a get-rich overnight quick type of system. There are some exceptions to that, and I think Liam is probably the exception. And he's been doing it for a year, and he's making all kinds of money, but he is gifted, and he's very motivated, and he's self-motivated, and he knows how to talk to people, and he knows how to promote. But I think he's the exception. But if you are willing to spend the time and you have the support of, like, say, my family behind me to do this, I think I have no choice. I won't do anything but be successful in this business, and that's really my mindset.
That's really, really awesome. And yeah, you mentioned something really important, is that most of us struggle at the beginning, and I'm actually really happy for you, because in 6-7 months you are actually, not only making money, but building an audience, that people that actually know, like, and they trust you, and you are connecting with them. So can you tell me, like, right now, which are the products, or if you're just promoting one product, what's that product is, and why did you decide to go ahead and promote it?
Well, I'll be happy to tell you. And going back to your point about building a following, I realize that that's one of the most important things, to have those people that know, like, and trust you, because that's your warm traffic. Those are going to be your customers also. And so if you're able to build a YouTube channel, which I decided I was going to start focusing on that, and create that audience and that following, then your success will be there. It will follow. YouTube isn't an overnight thing either. It's something that I've worked hard at for the last several months, and I know you have too, with your 90-day challenge to yourself. And I have a lot of respect for you for doing that. And I had fun watching you doing it. But to your question, I'm promoting 3 things mainly right now. The first thing I'm promoting is something you're promoting. It's called Builderall, okay? And I got introduced to Builderall. I saw an ad by Liam James K on Facebook. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know what Builderall was, and I didn't know that it was going to blow up the way it did. Okay, I don't think anybody knew. So I had a connection with him, and that goes back to the point of building that audience. So you have to make that connection. So I had a connection with Liam James K when I saw his ad or his video, and he really spoke to me in a way that it made sense. I mean, why wouldn't I investigate into this new product? And I think he was promoting the product, if I remember correctly, the difference between the tools that you get with Builderall and the price you pay for that, compared to, let's say, ClickFunnels and an autoresponder and all these other things, these tools that you need to pay for. And Builderall was only $49 a month, so I had to look into it, because I knew you have to have the right tools to be an affiliate marketer and have an online business. So I looked into it. I watched some of his other videos. Then I looked him up on YouTube, followed him, subscribed to his channel, started watching some of his other videos. And I'd say in a matter of maybe 3 or 4 days of kind of investigating Builderall and watching Liam and watching how young he is and how successful he is with promoting this product, I decided I was going to opt in. So I opted in under him, and I've been promoting it actively probably for the last couple of months. I've had my Builderall account probably for about 4 months now, but I wasn't really actively promoting it the first couple of months, because I was kind of all over the place. I wasn't sure what I was doing or what I wanted to do. But I have made some sales with Builderall. I will say that aside from Liam, I would say that Diana Castillo is probably the next guru selling Builderall, because I've seen how many you've sold, and you're doing it the right way. You've got that following. You're actually helping your group of people that have signed up under you. So congratulations to you. So Builderall is one of the first things I decided to promote, and it's a great program, by the way. The second thing I'm promoting is Legendary Marketer. Now, Legendary Marketer, a lot of people may have heard of this already, but it is a huge website with a huge tutorial system and training system built into it. And it's probably the highest level of training I've ever received in this business, to be honest with you. And I've said that in many of my videos before, and I mean it because I've learned so much with the detailed training that Legendary Marketer offers. Now, they've changed it up a little bit, where before you could not get involved with Legendary Marketer and start promoting it and getting paid as an affiliate unless you had opted in and paid for at least your $30 a month subscription to it. Well, they've changed that since then, and you can actually jump in there at no charge now and get some free training from David Sharp, the CEO himself, and get some of the best training you'll ever have at no charge. And if you decide you want a marketer to help you with your business afterwards, then you can actually opt in. If you don't, you can still promote the product and still get paid a commission, which is outstanding. So that's one of the reasons I promote Legendary Marketer. I believe in the company. It's the best training I've ever received, and it offers high ticket sales and high ticket commissions, which I truly believe to grow your business to where I want to be, or to grow my business to where I need to be, I have to have high ticket sales and high ticket commissions. And I've had one already. I think I've shared that with you. And I'm looking forward to getting the next several after that. So that's the second thing I'm promoting. Now, this might sound like a conflict, but I'm also promoting ClickFunnels. Now, I just said Builderall has all the tools you need and all the things you need to promote and to build a funnel and to create, web pages and create bridge pages and all those things. But I also promote ClickFunnels. I actually started with ClickFunnels before Builderall. And I've actually created kind of a business in a box, and I know you've had one yourself, that seemed to do okay at first. It's kind of died down a little bit because I think there's so many of those out there. But ClickFunnels is actually one of the first things I started promoting, simply because it's kind of a training ground that I had with learning how to do websites and funnels and landing pages and all those things. So I still promote ClickFunnels. I don't promote it as much as I do Legendary Marketer. But the point is, I think you have to have multiple streams of income when you're doing this business. I think when you're first starting out, you start off with one thing, and you get to understand what it is, and you get to understand how it works, and you get to understand how this business works. So that'll be your learning ground, and then you can branch off. And once you learn how to promote an item one way, then you can add other products and other services and promote it the same way. And that'll allow you to have multiple streams of income. That's what I truly believe. And I think most affiliates, if you're on ClickBank and you're only promoting one product on ClickBank and your commissions are $25 to $30 per sale, I think you need to add to that. Master what you're working on, figure out how it works, and make sure you get it right, and then add something else to it and continue promoting more than one product. So those are the three things that I'm promoting right now.
Well, Victor, just...
Sorry, I'm long-winded.
No worries. Well, actually, there was like a lot of golden nuggets on that answer, and he mentioned something that's really important. You need to have the right tools. Most people don't mention that. They're like, yeah, you can go to ClickBank and start promoting, and most people, they start paying for traffic, and they do not get results, so they're burning their money. And you mentioned something important. You need to have several types of income streams, because yes, again, me, even myself, when I get started, I was just promoting one product, and then I was like, this is not working. So I want to ask you the third thing that you did not mention, and I'm pretty sure you know which one is the one that I'm going to ask you right now. I know that right now there are several ways to drive traffic. If someone asks you like, okay, what is the best way to get started so you do not fall lost of track, which is going to be that way? Which is the traffic source that you're going to suggest to use right now if I'm just getting started?
So, well, my answer may have been different a few months ago, but I personally think that anybody can. There's two ways I would suggest, and the first way is create a YouTube channel. Okay, because you can do a review video on a product or on a service, and you can actually do that video and learn how to rank that video by keywords, long tail keywords, by your tags, by your titles, and by your thumbnails. And this is things that I've learned. And you can actually have a video, even without an audience, get many, many views. And the people that are viewing that video are obviously people interested in whatever the subject is because they clicked on it for a reason. So if they're interested in that subject, that tells you that they are warm traffic. What better traffic to present and offer to than people who are already interested in what you have to say about a particular product? So I would say YouTube is one of the absolute best ways to start getting traffic to your offer, because when you do a review video or whatever it is that you're doing about a particular product, let's say Builderall, then you can put your affiliate links down in the description. And if you've connected with somebody like Nathan Lucas connected with me, like Liam James K connected with me, I didn't know who they were, but guess what? I clicked on their links and I bought into their products. So you don't necessarily have to know who, people don't necessarily have to know who you are. They just need to have a connection with you. And it's hard to have that connection with maybe just emails, okay? And I think emails are super important, but I think for somebody starting out, be willing to create a free YouTube channel and get going with start promoting products and putting your affiliate links in there. Now, the second thing that I've had some success with, traffic-wise, I've done solo ads. Now that's, you pay for that. So if you have it in the budget to go and purchase solo ads, and for those people who don't know, solo ads are basically people with huge lists of people that will present your offer to their list, to a certain amount of people on their list, depending on how many clicks you buy from them. And these lists are supposed to be people that are interested in this type of business. So I've actually had sales from solo ads. And you know, solo ads can range anywhere from 25 cents to 80 cents per person, depending on the ad. Or depending on the solo provider. So I've done solo ads before and I've had some success, but I'm finding that the best success that I've had in selling products and promoting affiliate products has been with organic traffic, and the organic traffic comes from my YouTube channel.
Excellent. You see, guys, this is valuable. This is priceless. He's actually giving you tons of golden nuggets. And because people actually pay for this information, people, a lot of people, they're making tons of mistakes. And, as I told you, Victor, he's doing this part-time. He started 6 months ago, 7 months ago. And, the learning curve, I know it's pretty big. But you mentioned something really important at the beginning of this interview. And this is something that you actually covered on your YouTube channel. It's mindset. Why do you think mindset is really important in order to be successful in affiliate marketing? I'm wondering because, as I mentioned you have several videos talking about this. So, even here on my YouTube channel, sometimes I'm like, hey, you need to do this if you want to make money. You need to do this if you want to make money. And not everybody covers that topic. So why did you decide, or why do you think it is so important?
Well, that's a very good question, and I'm glad you brought it up, Diana. Mindset, I think, is important, in every aspect of life, not just business. But let's narrow it down to business, because in my business, outside of my affiliate marketing business, mindset is a big part of what is important, and which will have a big impact on your success or not having success. So what I've found and what I've seen in the short time that I've been doing this are people that get frustrated and they just quit, okay? Or people that don't feel like, well, gosh, I can never make $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month. That's all a mindset, okay? That is truly a mindset. You have to, and I've said before, and I hate repeat myself, but I'm going to do it because I think it's this important. You have to wake up and make a conscious decision that no matter what, you're going to make this business a success, no matter what it takes, no matter how long it takes, no matter what you have to do, and no matter what obstacles that you run into, because you're going to be able to get through those obstacles. Once you make that decision and you believe it, then the rest of the world will get out of your way. Because what happens is, you know, and I caught myself a couple of times at the beginning, because, you know, I've told you this and you've helped me a lot with technical stuff, because she is a technical guru. Let me tell you, she's helped me a lot, okay? But I've caught myself, let's say before I even met you, getting frustrated with the technical part of affiliate marketing, creating a landing page, setting up your autoresponders, things like that. That's part of what you have to do. And I caught myself several times like, you know what, maybe it's just not for me. But the difference is that I caught myself and I stopped myself and I said, you know what, I made a commitment to myself that I was going to see this thing through no matter what. And that's my mindset. So you have to have that type of mindset. And Nathan Lucas said it perfectly. And it really resonated with me. And Nathan Lucas is a big-time YouTuber and a big-time affiliate marketer, in case you all don't know who he is, okay? He said this. He said, I'm not really good at making landing pages. I'm not really good at creating funnels. I'm not really good at writing emails. But you know what I'm really good at? I'm really good at not quitting. And to me, that is the biggest piece of advice that I took and I can give anybody is just don't quit, because you are going to run into obstacles. You're going to run into frustrations. You're going to run into late nights of not trying to figure out how the technical part of it works, or trying to figure out something else that you're having an issue with. You got to tackle it and you got to move forward. So your mindset is so important in this business. To me, it is the difference between being a success and not being a success. You can have all the technical skills in the world, but if you don't have the right mindset, which I believe I have the mindset and I don't have the technical skills, okay? If you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to make it, okay? Because you have to understand that human nature, you know, a lot of times we forget that, you know, we are programmed at an early age, you know, to do the 9 to 5, which is what, you know, basically the career I'm in, and you know, to go to college. And I'm not saying you shouldn't go to college, okay? I went to college, Diane's been to college. So, you know, we are programmed at an early age to kind of do and follow what people have told us is the right thing to do. Work 40 years or 30 years at a job and hopefully retire with enough money to, you know, to live comfortably for the rest of your life. Well, an affiliate marketer has a different mindset. An affiliate marketer has a mindset of, no, okay, I'm going to do what I want to do, and I'm going to be a success at it because I'm going to learn the skills that it's going to take, and I'm going to put in the time, the effort, and in some cases, the financial investment that is required of me to make this work. And those are the people that become successful. There are a lot of talented people out there that could blow this business up, but they don't give themselves a chance because their mindset isn't right. So I would say that go into this with the right mindset, and the right mindset is you will make this work no matter what. See,
the only thing I can say is, wow, you need to follow this guy. He really knows what he's talking about, because it's actually true. You can, I also mentioned this here on my channel. This is a business. So as a business, you need to put time or money, or if you can, both, right? And yes, I totally agree with you at the beginning. It can be really, really difficult, especially if you need to invest on several tools, if you need to invest on traffic. It's a learning course. And I have seen so many people that they don't fail, and that's really important. They don't fail. They just decide to quit. They just decide to quit. So this is my last question for you. Okay?
Yes.
If someone is just getting started, he or she decide, to go with affiliate marketing, what is going to be like the best advice now that I consider you a pro? Because, hey, there are a lot of things that you can do right now. And as I told you, you're making money. So I know that there are a lot of people there that they're saying like, I want to do this, but I don't have the knowledge or the skills, or even worse, I don't have time. I'm asking you these questions because, yeah, you mentioned this. At the beginning, you did not have the skills, which you have right now, and you know how to do really powerful things online. And as I mentioned before, you have a career. So, quote unquote, you do not have time right now. So what is the best advice that you can tell to these people who have this? For me, they are just excuses,
Sure. And I agree with you 100%. So here is the best advice, and it's going to be twofold. The first point of the advice is this, don't fall victim to what I did when I first started, okay? You can learn from people's mistakes. I don't consider myself an expert at all in this business. I consider myself somebody who's a sponge and wants to learn as much as I can, and I take action. That's who I consider myself. But don't fall into this. Don't become what I've said before, I've coined it, a lifetime student. Don't try to learn every little thing you can about a particular product or whatever program you're promoting. And because what happens is you want to learn everything on all the details and all the technicalities. Guys, you'll never learn that much about one thing because we all have different capacities. My advice is this: learn what you need to learn and then take massive action, okay? It's kind of like what I decided to do when I created my YouTube video. I had no idea how to do a YouTube video. If you looked at one of my first YouTube videos, you're probably going to laugh, but I leave them up there on purpose because sometimes it's nice to go back to see where you started and where you're at. And I'm by no means at the pinnacle of YouTube videos. I have a lot more to learn and a lot more to do and a lot more things that I can improve on with my YouTube channel. But if you look at one of my first 2 or 3 videos and look at them today, they are so much better than they were. So the point is, I didn't learn everything I needed to learn about YouTube, or I thought I needed to learn about all the details and ins and intricacies about the YouTube system. I just learned how to create a video and how to upload it to YouTube, and I went ahead and took action. So you've got to take that first step, okay? Don't become a lifetime student. And connected to that is, you and I both know of a couple of people, and I was guilty of it too, and that's why I'm going to mention this, is that you have to avoid the shiny object syndrome as well. Because if you decide you want to promote something, you need to be all in on promoting that product. And that means focus on that product. Focus on learning what you need to learn. Focus on creating your funnels, your autoresponders. And then there's so much noise and information on YouTube that you get distracted by another offer and you've never done anything with the first offer. So keep that in mind. That's so important, because that means what's going to happen if you do that, you're never going to actually take action or actionable steps to start creating an income, because you always think there's something else that's better. Well, let me leave this alone now. I've just spent 2 weeks working on that, but this one sounds better. Let me start over here. It doesn't work, okay? So focus on what you're doing and promote the heck out of what you're promoting and see it through, and then go to the next thing that you think is the next best thing, okay? And the last part of the answer is and I mentioned it earlier, but you got to take action. You got to take massive, massive action. You can't contemplate. You can't procrastinate. You got to be out there and just throw it out there. If it's a YouTube channel you're creating, just create the video. Are you going to like it? Probably not. I didn't like my first one either, okay? But that's okay because you got past that first step. Then the next video is going to be that much better and so forth. And as you move on, you will find that you become better at whatever it is that you're doing. So the key is to take action. If you're promoting Builderall, don't do what I did. I opted in, then I waited because I thought there was another offer I wanted to jump in on, okay? I caught myself again, and now I'm starting to really promote the product, okay? If you're gonna promote Builderall, promote it, learn what you need to learn. Click under Diana's link because she has some great tutorials, and she has some, and she's also a great trainer. So she's a great mentor to have above you guys, trust me. But promote the heck out of it, but take action. You know, get what you need to, get the tools you need to do to start promoting the product, but make sure you don't just sit on it like I did for 2 months, because that was, to me, those 2 months of me sitting on the product are 2 months of commissions that I will never have. And I could have had those commissions. So that's the best advice I can give anybody, is take action and don't think you're going to learn everything about the product 100%, and which leads into taking the action.
You see, this was Victor Paredes. A lot of golden nuggets, really mind-blowing. Please make sure that you're going to rewatch this video as many times as you can, because he mentioned 4 things that for me are really important. First of all, the offers. Second, the tools that you need, the traffic, and most affiliate marketers just stop there. You know, as I mentioned before, they don't fail. They just quit because they don't have the 4th ingredient, which is mindset. So if you want to keep watching more videos about this, I suggest you to go to Victor channels. The channel is going to be below. It's going to be in the description. I'm going to put the links to all his social networks so you can actually find him everywhere. So there will be no excuse like, okay, I'm not on YouTube so often. Don't worry. This guy has everything. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, you name it. So all the links are going to be below. If you guys enjoy this interview, please leave me a thumbs up. If you have a question, even for me and for video or for Victor, hey, put it on the comment area and we are going to be more than happy to answer them. So this is it for this video. Thank you, Victor, for giving me this opportunity to interview you.
Well, thank you so much, Diana, for having me on your channel. I really enjoyed it. And guys, give her a thumbs up and make sure you guys, everybody subscribes to her channel because she has some golden nuggets. She has some great videos. I've learned so much from her tutorials and a lot of her videos. She has got the technical thing down without a doubt. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to call her later today about a technical issue I had on something. But anyway, that's later. But anyway, thank you so much, Diana, for having me. And I'm looking forward to having you on my channel very, very soon.
Sure thing, Victor. Have a good one.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.